Hey yo, I got something to say. Welcome back to the channel. If this information helps you out, make sure you subscribe, guys. We are approaching 200 subscribers. Let's go. After 200, I'm going to be doing giveaways, so stay tuned for that. So click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up for a like. Let me know in the comment sections anything, love, hate, gossip, whatever, because it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Now in this video, I'm going to be covering my year working as a retail sales consultant for Sprint. Now Sprint got bought out by T-Mobile, so it's kind of like I'm telling you about my year working for T-Mobile. I still know people in the T-Mobile industry and Verizon and AT&T back then when it was Sprint, so like I'm gonna give you pretty good solid information. So if you're looking for these videos, you're probably looking for salary. Now there's two things when it comes to salary. You got to keep in mind that they have like two stores. They have a corporate store and they have a third-party store. If you work for a corporate store, let's take for instance T-Mobile. I've seen corporate start off salaries at like $13 an hour. A couple years ago it was 11, but I think because of whatever happened with salaries or whatever, it went up to like 13. So working for a corporate, you're probably going to get 13 an hour plus your commission. And usually in corporate, if it's like a full-time job, you're going to get close to your 40 hours. You might get 38, 39, but you're going to stay around the 40-hour mark. If you're working for a third-party store, I personally know, like take for instance T-Mobile, there's a store in Montclair, right? Retail sales associates making as low as $9 an hour. And then on top of that, they don't give you your full hours. Like they'll be like, oh, this week you're going to work 20 hours. And then next week you'll be like, oh, 22 hours or 25 hours. Then you're back to like 18 hours. Like they get really like, I don't want to say scummy, but like they get really bad with their hours. I got nothing bad to say about the job. You know, working for a whole year in the mall. All you're doing is selling. You're there with your friends. You get to like listen to music on the speakers. You might get like little promotions that Samsung or Apple is doing. Apple hardly does promotions, but like Samsung, HTC, Motorola, whatever, they might give like a what they call like a, oh, they call it an advocate phone. So like the new Samsung comes out, they might give you a phone for the store, and somebody in the store is going to get that phone so that they can sell it better, and you do get to keep the phone. So like some stores do that. As far as like working for T-Mobile, I got nothing bad. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired. I've said it. I got nothing bad to say about the actual job. But like for T-Mobile third party, if you're like a college kid looking for like a little part-time to make a little couple extra bucks, if you're a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad and you're just looking for like a little part-time, like 20 hours a week, or you may be disabled or something, that's when I would say, hey, that's a great job. But like if you're trying to pay your rent, you're trying to pay your car payments, take care of your kids, that might not be the job for you unless you know coincided with another job. But honestly, it gets kind of tough. Honestly, it does get really tough. The job itself, right? So the job itself, you usually go in, you're going to be selling four things. You're going to be selling phones. They consider that new activations and upgrades. You're going to be selling accessories. So each store is going to have like their own little quota, metric, whatever that you got to reach on accessories. Insurance, which is the Assurant plans or Apple Care. And the fourth one is usually some kind of metric on like customer service. Now, what I personally didn't like about T-Mobile itself is that they started changing around the metrics. So like take for instance the store in Montclair, right? They changed the commission structure where it was like you only get your commission if you reach 90% or above, or 100%. You know what I'm saying? So like if you sold 20 phones for that month and the quota was 40 phones, then you're at 50%. And then they were like, you're not gonna get no, you're gonna get $25 commission or something, as opposed to your full commission, which might be, when I worked at Sprint, it was $10 per phone. It was $10 per phone. So they really started doing a lot of stuff like that I really didn't like, and it made it hard for my pockets. That the corporate one, I worked at corporate. I was making $11.50 an hour and about $1,000 in commissions on a monthly basis. So for that year, with promotions and other spiffs as they call it, for the year that I spent there, I made 40 grand, which is pretty decent for like a retail sales consultant in the mall or something. I was able to get a better car, you know, at the time. And I mean, I wound up getting fired anyway. Within a year, I got fired. But it was a pretty decent salary because I was working for corporate. But I heard horror stories about third parties. Like third parties, it's not going to be good. A little differences between them, right? So there's Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile now. Verizon is going to give you a pretty good salary, but they're very tough. They're very tough because of their service. They just have like so many things going on. Like it's very, very tough working at Verizon. AT&T is kind of like dope. They have a union, so it's a little bit harder to get in, but once you're in, like it's decent. I think they just give you like a base salary and some sales or whatnot. So it's like it's pretty cool. And then T-Mobile, if you happen to get into a corporate store, you're gonna make a pretty decent salary, especially if you like sell above and beyond. If they give you a quota like, oh, you're supposed to sell 10 tablets and you sell 15 or 20 tablets, you're gonna make a nice little commission. So nothing bad. Me personally, I got nothing bad to say about the job. Made a lot of friends, had a lot of fun in the mall. Working in the mall is like cool because like the food court is there and there's people coming in and out, and it's just like a fun environment. You know what I'm saying? So it was fun. Made a lot of cool friends. Everybody like Ostangle, Kay Ansa, Lucas, John, Mario Frazinski. You know, it was a dope time. It was pretty cool working for Sprint, which is now T-Mobile. Forgot to mention, one of the big benefits also is I usually get like free service or like extremely cheap service. So like if you work for Verizon, you're probably going to get a Verizon phone and they might charge you like 25 bucks a month or something. I remember when I worked at Sprint, it was like 20 bucks a month. It was 20 bucks a month for like 10 gigs or something, and we're talking 20 bucks a month, unlimited talking text, you know. And if I wanted unlimited, it was like $35, and it was just solid. So that is definitely one major perk. You get rid of your cell phone bill, which was amazing. And you know, it's a fun like I got nothing. It was a fun environment. I would just say keep that in mind, because like the third parties, I hate to beat the bush here, but if you work for a third party, you're probably not going to get the best hours and you're not going to get the best pay. If you're looking for good pay, try to get into a corporate one. If you have any questions about either AT&T, Verizon, Sprint as a retail consultant, feel free to hit me up in the comment sections. I'll respond right away. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.